Welcome back to Same Old Gossip Reheated. I'm your host, Katrina Gibbs, and let's get right into it, man. Who's seen this movie by Snoop Dogg, The Underdogs? It's streaming on Prime right now. It came out January 26th, which was last Friday, this past Friday. And the reason I'm speaking on it is because you try in your mind to have hope for just anything, to grasp onto anything in life. And then you see this and then it confirms what you've been saying and what you've been knowing. No, I'm not tripping. And what I mean by that is, you've heard me say on this mic plenty of time. Black man, your image is fried. Black woman, your image is through. And now the children, kiss your image goodbye as well. Cause you no good either. You know what I'm saying? So, in this movie, The Underdogs by Snoop Dogg, let's hear him describe what type of movie it is. Hit that PayPal, hit that Cash App, because the stuff I'm about to put up, all this cussing, this is already about to get striked, and it's going to be a copyright in there. Support, just support for real. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all that. But let's hear Snoop talk about this video.
Dogs is a story of an athlete who was once upon a time one of the greatest athletes in his mind, being forced to go back to his old neighborhood and, you know, find his way again and tap into who he is rather than who he thought he was. And it's a learning lesson. It's a journey of, you know, someone's career, someone's past, and someone's future. At the same time, you know, engaging with old friends and new friends through the kids, through the relationship that I had with my partner Kareem and the relationship I had with my girl Sharice, just sparking up old flames and, you know, being able to go back and see my coach to get me the spirit of being who I'm supposed to be, because at times my character gets lost within the idea of him being, you know, a superstar and being a regular human being. Jason Jennings is the greatest to ever walk on grass. He's flamboyant. He's a winner, sore loser. He's an asshole. So we don't really mix a match like that. The only thing that we similar at is probably we look alike. We brought in great writers to take my story and my idea, and we brought in some kids from my football league to help us pattern and shape the story, and then we brought in real people who could help this become a real movie and not just, you know, something that's like a Saturday afternoon special. We want this to hit you in the heart, and for people to really understand that this is something that I treasure. This is like one of my babies, you know what I'm saying, to be able to present this motion picture and to be able to present it with a great director and a great film company.
When the movie first comes on, this is the disclaimer. Now, even with the disclaimer coming up, you read it and you say, what? This is, I mean, all right. Because it already throw you off from the disclaimer, because most movies don't even have disclaimers. So, the following movie is rated R for strong language that may not be suitable for children. Okay, because they drop it down in sections. Then it says, but fuck all that. You know as well as I do that the kids who aren't supposed to be watching this shit curse more than the rest of us motherfuckers. So stop worrying, kick back, relax, and enjoy the motherfucking show. Is that supposed to be in Snoop's voice? Is that how we supposed to be reading this in Snoop's voice? Because even so, it's too much for a disclaimer. Hey there, trivia lovers. Get ready to embark on a journey through Black entertainment culture, sports, and fashion. Can you answer these questions that'll take you back in time? Question 1. In the world of music and entertainment, what's the name of Beyonce's first solo tour? It was the unforgettable Dangerously in Love tour. Question 2. In the realms of music and fashion, can you recall the song Tupac performed at the Versace fashion show? It was the legendary California Love. Question 3. Turning to the sports arena, how many games did the legendary Kobe Bryant play during his NBA career? It was an astounding 1,346 games. Question 4. In the world of cinema and family fun, what was the name of the amusement park in the movie Bebe's Kids? If you guessed Fun World, you are correct. Get ready to challenge yourself, family, and friends as you dive into a world of trivia. Visit withoutgoogle.store to get your own trivia game today. It's your passport to a world of knowledge and fun. If your kids aren't supposed to be watching it, if it's rated R already tell you, put this on when the kids sleep, when the kids aren't around. We don't need a disclaimer. But when you put a disclaimer in there, that seems more like you're targeting children. Nobody, well, I guess they would have to put the disclaimer in there because guess who it is? The wholesome man they call Snoop Dogg. The most recognizable rapper right now. The most famous rapper living right now. Got the show with Martha Stewart. Does the Christmas thing with Old Navy commercials. Yes, he's a man who smokes weed. But everybody looked past that because, he's been doing that his whole career. It's legalized in many places all over the U.S. now. So we turned a blind eye to the smoking. And I'm not getting on Snoop as a character and who he is because he is who he is. He's stamped, solidified. He made his legacy. But this right here, to me, he put a black eye on it. If I've never checked out any other Snoop Dogg movie and I said, let me watch this one, man. This one's going to be good. I want to check him out. I would think Snoop Dogg didn't know how to act. Now, when I say I think Snoop Dogg don't know how to act, if you watch movies and if you're into them and want to critique them and like to critique them, I should say, you know that Snoop Dogg is himself in every character. He doesn't have a wide range. So when it comes to playing Snoop, who is Snoop? The tall, cool, laid-back dude. He just gonna always be smooth. It's not a whole bunch of rah, 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 and I gotta be angry and mad. He's always gonna be the calm, cool, collected, smooth dude. Whether he was playing in Bones. When I look back at that movie, I'll be like, what were we thinking? Well, the Wash, cool, smooth, funny dude. You know what I'm saying? In Training Day. His BMF character, he's coming off as a pastor. Smooth, cool, calm, collected. He's always been that. So for this, to present yourself like this, to be the coach in front of children, and all you doing is cussing, and I'm not exaggerating, y'all. Every other word is a cuss word. Now, when you can make a person like me who use profanity a lot, heavy, I can go through days where I'm not using it at all, and I challenge myself. But when you can make a person like me cringe from profanity, it's bad. Then on top of that, you put the children in the movie. It's not one white child in there, not one. So what you're telling me when I'm watching this is, only with black kids act like this. Only Mexican kids act like this. Yeah, children who are white, they are, they speak well. They're articulate, well spoken. They have the vocabulary to speak without cussing. That's what you're telling me when you come on here and you present these children cussing and speaking like the adult in the movie. And this is why I said I'm going to get these strikes. Here, look at these clips, man. Look at this clip.
See, we the same. We underdogs. The dog underneath the dog that's always getting pissed and shitted on. But today, I'm done pissing and shitting on you kids. Now, when I look at y'all now, I don't see a bunch of assholes. I see me and every last one of y'all. It ain't no limits to what y'all can do with Jason Jennings on the sideline, coaching and actually giving a fuck.
I ain't nothing like you. You a washed up loser.
Yeah, you're right. I am. You wanna know how I became a loser? By doing the same dumbass shit you doing right now. No wonder why nobody wanted to fucking play with me. Shit is fucking irritating. You know something, though, Trey? If you really want to win a game, stop pushing away all the motherfuckers that's on your team. But if you ultimately want to become a loser, keep doing the same dumbass shit that I did.
You mean to tell me you have to do all of this in a movie? And you don't have to do all that in a movie. You don't. We have these movies. We have Coach Carter. You get what I'm saying? Mighty Ducks, if we want to take it on that side. We have all these great debaters. Or was that the name of it with Denzel Washington? It might be slipping my mind right now. We have all these we've had these movies before. No idea is an original idea. So these things can be done without you speaking with such vulgar language. Then the kids in there, they had a scene in there where the kids were drinking beer. Oh, we just cracked some beers. They drank so much beer that one of the kids threw up. So now you're telling me that black children are just so unsupervised that they just they're able to drink beers and get drunk to the point that they basically have alcohol poisoning and throwing up. What do we require from entertainment? Because y'all one end you'll say, representation matters. And then you'll have nothing to say when one of our legends like Snoop Dogg presents a movie like this. What? This hurts my head, man, because it like I said, it just confirms what I was thinking and saying this whole time. Your image is done, it's fried, it's shot. When I say yours, I mean mine as well. It's other videos that I will make. And it just lets you know, like, kind of where we're at. There is no saving us, man. You could have 100 people doing, a slew of good things. But if the biggest of those 100 people do some of the most despicable things, then that's what everyone will see you as. And what I mean by that is, look at Snoop. He's the biggest. He's one of the biggest people in our culture. And for him to do a movie like this and then speak about it as if it's really damn, this is heartwarming. You know what I mean? I'm glad we got people from the community. And when you say shit like that, like we got people from the community, real, it stamps it even more that, oh yeah, all these kids are good for is running that ball. Because they can't speak without cursing. So where would they operate at in real life? The children. If the children can't even go without cussing, where would they operate in real life? You can't be at nobody's job doing that. And I know, everybody the boss, man. Get your own business. Like that always just works out and pan out for everybody. And I'm a prime example. I'm a small black business owner. And I'm not, it's not the prettiest of things. I'll say it that way. So, I just had to speak my piece on this movie, man. This shit is horrible, man. Fucking disgusting. Snoop knew better. Snoop could have did better. The fuck is we doing, man? What are we doing? And now listen, I'm cussing. What do we require from entertainment anymore? Do we have any decorum? Do we require any class? What do we require from... Should we require anything? And I know I'm a big proponent for it starts at home. Yes, it does. But if the people my children are going to interact with see Snoop Dogg and see these children playing like this, and then they assume it, because what you have to understand is that, trust me, white people, they see you and they see the worst of you. You can do everything for them. Kiss their ass 11 million different ways. And they're still going to be like, nope, I don't put it past you, Jamal. Nope. You Tyrone, I believe you will knock me upside the head and grape me. You get what I'm saying? Man. I don't know, man. Jump down in them comments. Let me know what you think. How you feel. If you watch the movie, I suggest you don't go watch this shit. Let this shit flop. Let it flop.